jingling the keys, down the elevator, down the lobby at a hotel, get outside to the parking lot, don't see my car. Don't see my car! Where's my car? Hello everybody, it's Mariah. Welcome back to my channel, sister, and welcome to another vlog. Today is actually Sunday, January 4th. It is the very first Sunday of a brand new year. Happy 2026. This is insane. This is so insane. I'm not gonna lie. I am so happy to be in the place that I'm in. Everything is not perfect, but I'm happy. I'm so happy. I feel so content and ready for the new year. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have any like new year resolutions because if I'm being honest, if I'm being so honest, I have been preparing for this feeling of a fresh start for so long that I was already practicing and building my 2026 habits in 2025. And so if anything, this would just be like a continuation of things that I was already doing. And so if you have any New Year's resolutions, things you want to work on or things you want to accomplish, if you're comfortable sharing, I would love to know them down below in the comment section. But yeah, girl, this is gonna be the first vlog of a brand new year. We made it. We made it. Quick little 1-2 catch up because I feel like I haven't really gotten into it with y'all like in a minute. My last vlog was like right before Christmas, I believe. Yikes. Yeah, December 22nd. So we have quite a few things to catch up on. I'm not gonna lie, life has been so freaking lit and fun, but we're not gonna get into everything right now. I will say this though, if you have not taken your Christmas tree down, let this be your sign to take your tree down, y'all. I have my house looking back to normal. No more Christmas tree, no more Christmas candle. And I took my little reindeers down and my little Christmas countdown. Like everything is back to normal. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of sad. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of sad. All of the Christmas decorations definitely gave my house more of like a warm, holiday, festive, fun energy and type of vibe. And like now it's just back plain. Everything is like back plain and like back to normal. And I'm kind of sad about it, but at the same time I'm like, girl, that stuff had to go because I was getting overstimulated. All of the Christmas stuff, I just need a breath of fresh air, and this is just what my house feels like right now. I did do a deep, thorough New Year clean, like reset type of thing, and so I feel great. I feel great. I'm not gonna lie though, it is kind of late in the day. We got a late start because girl, we have been having a time. Like literally New Year's and after, we were like outside like every single day. I'm not even kidding. Like I don't know what has gotten into me and why I feel like I need to just party like a rock star. But I'm done. I'm so done. Like my New Year's is starting like today. Okay, January 4th. Sunday, 1:45 p.m. girl, we're just now starting our new year. Because when I tell you, like, actually, let me show you guys these videos. Like, we were everywhere. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Buckhead Saloon, but it is literally so fun. It is so fun. So basically they have this thing where like they have napkin wars. You like buy a big thing of napkins and you just like throw them at people, and it's honestly really fun. It's crazy because before I went, I like didn't really get it. I'm like, why would I spend like real money on like napkins to waste and throw at people in the club? It just seems so like silly and like stupid to me. But it's like until you're actually there and you've been drinking and the music is playing, like it's actually like really freaking fun. So let me show you guys. Let me show you. This is so funny. Me and Barry have went. Look at all the napkins, y'all. Like, what the heck? And one thing about it, y'all know I'm gonna have me a hookah. my gosh, we had so much fun. Like, what is happening? Y'all, we had so much fun. Oh my God. We had a time, girl. Me and Barry went, and this was the aftermath. Like, after the club was over. Look at all those napkins on the floor. That's crazy. That's so crazy. And then the day before that, we had ended up going to Red Room. This is actually where we did New Year's. And Red Room is like a African club. Honestly, girl, I felt like I was in Nigeria, like Ghana or something. Like, the Africans, like, y'all know how to get down. Like, they know how to get down. Look at the fire show that they do when they bring, like, the bottle out and stuff. Oh, wait, let me turn the camera. Like, it was so fun. It was such a vibe. And then they had, like, this lady in this floating cage. Mind you, all of this is in the club. And that's real fire. I'm looking at the timestamp on when these videos were taken, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I am just partied out. I need to go on a detox. Like, I need to get back in my skinny, like, I need my abs back. Like, I just really need to, like, get into my bag, okay? And so, like I said, my new year is starting today. My new year is starting today. Okay, I did stream church this morning, so that was really nice. As I mentioned, I woke up late, and so I wasn't even gonna try to see if I could like go to a late service. I just streamed it online. And then I did a few straightening up around the house. I did do a deep clean, as I mentioned, but I did have a few dishes in the sink, and I did want to wash my bedding again because I literally like came home and slept in my makeup. I was that toe up. And so, yeah, girl, bedding is in the washer. The dishwasher is on washing those dishes. And we have a whole list of things that I need to go out and get today. Today's Sunday. And so I really want to have a good, nice Sunday reset. You guys know we have work this week. And so I want to head to the grocery store to get some groceries for my meal prep for this week. I want to try and make that ground beef, sweet potato, like healthy bowl. I'm sure you guys have seen it all over TikTok because I know I have. And so I want to try and make that. Wait, I'm trying to see, where's my list? I literally made a whole list of things that I need to get. Did I delete it? Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so for the ground beef bowl, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. It literally looks so good. I cannot wait to try and make this. And I love sweet potato, and I also love ground beef. And so I feel like this will be good. Oh, and avocado. You guys know I love avocado.
Today
so this is what the bowl looks like.
These are the hot
so yummy
bowls, and spoiler alert.
And so we're gonna make that for meal prep this week. I also have like turkey sausage and like apples and like berries, eggs, and like almond butter, some vanilla syrup for my matcha, and like some caramel creamer for my coffee. And then I also need to get like some few like miscellaneous like hygiene like house things. And so I have on here, I need to get some more toilet paper, paper towels. I need some more like floss picks for my braces. I also need some more mouthwash and some more soap and girl, a whole bunch of stuff. And so we're gonna be like just running some Sunday errands today to try and get everything that we need today, and so the rest of the week can run really smoothly. A bunch of you guys were like shocked and like blown away when I told you guys that I was back working in dentistry, which is so funny to me. It's so funny to me, but we're not gonna get into that, girl. The comments were crazy. I saw someone say like, oh, I never thought you worked a job. I thought you were just like a Nepo baby. Girl, what? Y'all must don't know. Like, y'all must don't know. Like, I am the furthest thing from that. I feel like I had a great childhood. I grew up very rich in life and family. I never went without. But Nepo baby is a reach. Like, who do y'all think I am? Like, who do y'all really think I am? Anyway, girl, that's neither here or there. I just thought that was so funny. And so I feel like since there is a little bit of, I guess, confusion about like what my weeks or like day to day looks like, I figured I would just bring you guys in a little bit more this week so we can just hang out together and see what all I get into. There was actually another comment, which was so funny. Someone commented and they were like, if you're AI, just say that, because how the hell are you managing working in dentistry and doing YouTube at the same time? And the simple answer to that is there's so much flexibility like in my work schedule. And so I'm able to balance them both really well. There are some days where I may choose to go in more than others on some weeks. And so I really just have a lot of flexibility when it comes to like working in dentistry, if that makes sense. And that's such a blessing, such a blessing. Love the doctor I work for, love her down. Anyway, enough of that talking about work stuff, girl. I need to get my mind right, and we have errands to go do. But first things first, before we head to the grocery store and the other stores to get all the other things, I need to stop at the nail salon to get them to fix my nail. I tried a new salon last week and I shouldn't have, but Helen was busy, and you guys know I'm always last minute. And I really loved how my nails turned out. However, they are starting to chip, and I just got my nails done, and that's actually not gonna work because these were like $100 for a full set, and they're short as fuck. Like, I don't know what is happening, but like, how are we letting nail salons get away with that? Like $100, and this is like before tip. $100, and they're so short. I only have French tip. Like, I just don't get how we are letting them get away with this. Like $100. I remember when nails used to be like 65, 70 for a full set. And it's just like, now I'm paying $100. I don't know, girl, but we're gonna head to Nail Muse to get them to fix my nail. And then we'll be heading to the store to like go and grab all the other things that we need. And so I'm gonna head out and I will meet you guys once we get there. No. This is old. He just looks like an old man. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Maybe just like the picture. Yeah. Yeah. What? Okay.
Hello, Nail Milk, can we help you?
Oh, I haven't had some of those in so long.
Who?
Wow.
Tiffany see off today, so get back tomorrow. Yes.
Sounds like you had a good time. Y'all go together? Exactly.
You want to make sure you're approachable?
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm approachable.
Somebody tell me.
Delusional. I'm so weak. Oh, this is closer to the truth. He's honest. Right. He just seems very blunt and like straightforward. Cause a lot of men would not tell you nothing like that. That's good. As he should. We've been running errands all freaking day and it literally gets dark so fast now. And so as you can probably already tell, it's dark out. We went to the nail salon. They were able to fix my chipped nails, so I'm super happy about that. So our nails look good. I then headed over to Home Depot to get a majority of the things on my list, because if you don't know, Home Depot does a military discount. And so I could have gotten like everything from Target, but it wouldn't have been discounted. And I'm all about saving a coin if it's convenient. And the Home Depot is literally upstairs from the Target that I go to. And so that was quick. So I was able to get my toilet paper and the rug holders, paper towels, and I think that's all I got from Home Depot. Oh, and I got a case of water. And so that's everything I got from Home Depot at a discounted rate, courtesy of my auntie. Thank you for your service. Okay. But yeah, we went to Home Depot and then I headed over to Target. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know if it's just because it's Sunday, but Target was real dry. It was very dry in there. Like, a lot of things they were out of. And so I feel like tomorrow may have been a better day to go, just because they probably would have like restocked everything for the week on Monday. We're about to head over to the grocery store. I'm thinking about just going to Publix. I was gonna go to Whole Foods, but I don't think Whole Foods will have like everything that I need. And y'all know how it's like certain things you can only get at like Publix versus like Whole Foods. Like, yeah. And I also don't feel like going to like a whole bunch of different stores. Hopefully we can find everything on my little list. I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but like I've been checking them off as I purchased them. And so this was like all the stuff from Home Depot and Target, and this list is just like food and like meal prep stuff for the week. And so yeah, we're making progress. Today has been productive. I'm not gonna lie, I am very, very tired. And I don't know, like half of me like really would like to just like get something quick to eat for dinner tonight, and then I'll have like my healthy meal prep. That's my mom. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
You're not saying anything, Mom.
I mean, we were just on the phone. I'm just calling back. I'm saying, yeah, like, I'm back. Like, I mean, we're back. Like, yeah.
Like, girl, you just answer the phone, don't say nothing. You're crazy. Let me finish vlogging. I'm gonna call you back.
Bye.
Bye. Something wrong with that lady. Anyway, like I was saying, I am kind of like tired. And so half of me wants to just like get something quick to eat for dinner tonight, and then we'll like meal prep and like cook and eat like my healthy stuff the rest of this week. You guys know we have to wake up really early tomorrow, and so I'm just thinking like, because I'm gonna go to the grocery store regardless. We're gonna go to the store to get the ingredients tonight, but do I feel like cooking it tonight and like meal prepping everything tonight? Not really. I'd rather just go ahead and like go get the stuff and at least have it in the house. That way tomorrow when we get off of work, we can just go ahead and cook and meal prep everything, and we can take our time. I don't have to feel rushed, because that's gonna take me a little minute to like really cook and wash and cut everything and season it. Like, I don't think I feel like doing that tonight. I really don't think I feel like doing that tonight. And I need to like get my sleep schedule back in order, and I don't want to like spend too much time tonight trying to like cook and like meal prep. I'd rather just do that tomorrow. But it's like, what am I gonna eat tonight if I don't eat my healthy meal prep. I don't know. I really want Nando's. That's really what I've been craving. I could also go for like some sushi or something, but I just had sushi like the other day, and I don't need to be eating like all that raw stuff back to back to back. You guys, I literally found this new place. Well, let me stop lying. Deja put me onto it. Deja put me on, but it's so good. It's so good. I took myself on a little solo date. It's called Tomo. It's over in Buckhead, near the Ritz like residences. If you're familiar with that area, the Ritz-Carlton, the residences over there. It's called Tomo, y'all. It's so good. They have like the yellowtail sashimi, and I had a little miso soup, and then you guys know I love me a spicy tuna crispy rice. So yummy. And I also had a lychee martini and like this yellowtail sushi roll. Like everything was so good, and I'm not gonna lie, I could go for that again, but I need to stop eating so much like raw sushi back to back to back, because that's kind of crazy. I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know, girl. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner. But let me go ahead and head over to the grocery store, and we can like grab all of our stuff for the week, and then I will just meet you guys once we get there. Over this, you have to have some sort of like cart or wagon or something to carry like your groceries and stuff in when you buy things at like a large amount. This is so useful. I got this cart, where did I get this cart from? I honestly think this came from Amazon. I actually purchased this when I moved into my dorm at Georgia State, and when I moved into my condo, I just like bring it with me. But if I'm being honest, I need a bigger one, like an actual wagon, because this one's like tiny. It gets the job done, but a bigger wagon will definitely be more functional. Whew, girl. Anyways, we're back at home, and I am about to put all of my groceries and stuff up. I'll show you guys the little bit of stuff that we did get. I don't know if y'all remember me telling you, but this really wasn't a good day to go like grocery shopping as late as I did. I should have like gotten out earlier and got everything done, because I feel like all of the moms and everyone who was actually productive and ready to start this week had already taken everything, and so they were out of a lot of stuff. I wasn't able to get everything that I needed, but we were able to get a few things, and so I will show you guys what I got. I had to put my storage closet back together. But yeah, girl, let's do a quick little haul, and I'll show y'all everything. Okay, how do I flip this? Okay, cool. Okay, so quick little grocery haul. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm vlogging on my Digicam just because I bought this out with me at the store today, and I really don't feel like setting up my actual camera. So there's that. Excuse me. So I had to get some toilet paper. So we have toilet paper, and I had to get some of these like sticky things to put on my rug. For some reason, like the corner piece of my rug in my living room keeps like flipping up, and that pisses me off so bad. Believe it or not, these actually work really good to help with that. I was using them on the other corner of my rug because I was having a similar issue with the corner piece lifting up, and they worked. And so I got some more of these to take care of that issue. And then I also got some paper towels. I normally do not get this brand. I'm super picky and particular when it comes to like paper towels and toilet paper, but these were on sale. These were on sale, girl, and y'all know I get that discount on top of the sale at Home Depot. And so yeah, I won't have to buy paper towels for a while. So we have this huge thing of paper towels. And then I showed you guys the water already. I guess we can get into what I got from Target. Y'all, I'm so pissed. It's like I got majority of everything that I needed, but it's like the few things that either weren't in stock or didn't make sense for me to get really matter, and I'm pissed about it, but we'll just get those things tomorrow. I got the Clean Skin Club towelettes. These are awesome. I definitely can see a difference. Sorry, this jacket is like making me feel restricted, like I don't know, but these are good. These are really good. These are disposable towelettes. If you are unfamiliar, once you wash your face, instead of using like a washcloth or a towel that could potentially harbor bacteria and cause more breakouts, you can just use these. They're a one and done situation. And I don't know, it just keeps everything really fresh and like clean, and I can definitely tell a difference on my skin. And so I'm gonna keep using these. And then I got some Dial soap, antibacterial bar soap. And then my favorite, well, one of my favorite mouthwashes by the Act brand. And so we had to re-up on that. Once again, super pissed about my floss because I really need some floss picks, but we'll get that tomorrow. And then as far as groceries, in this bag are my meat options. I have a turkey smoked sausage. We can do this for breakfast. Pair that with some egg whites and like some fruit and stuff. And then the ground beef for my healthy meal prep that we're gonna make tomorrow because I was too lazy to cook it tonight. And on top of that, all the avocados at Publix today were terrible. They were hard as a rock, and that wasn't gonna work. So tomorrow, avocados we will get. But for now, we have the ground beef. And in this bag, I have more of my caramel oat milk creamer. I love that creamer. You guys know I be trying to be on like a little dairy-free kick every now and again. And so rarely will you ever catch me consuming like cow's milk, whole milk, not doing it. Definitely an oat milk type of girl. Almond milk is cool too. Almond milk is very tea, she's cute. But I'm not gonna lie, I am a sucker for something very like oaty and like nutty and like creamy. Like I don't know, I love oat milk. I also got this hot honey. I'm gonna drizzle this on top of the ground beef and sweet potato bowl we make for tomorrow. And then in this bag, I think this is the bag with my eggs in it. Yeah, it is. And I was being greedy, girl, in the car. I could not for the life of me figure out what I wanted to eat. I told you guys I wanted Nando's, but by the time I looked at it, I'm like, that's mad far. Like Nando's, the closest Nando's to me is in like Dunwoody area. And then the one furthest from that one is like Peachtree Corners. That was gonna take like maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get to my house. And I would have been bones at that point. I literally would have been just a walking woman of bones because I would have been starving. And so while I was trying to figure out what I wanted to eat, I went ahead and opened these salt and vinegar chips, girl. So good. These are like my favorite little snacky snack things right now. Not the healthiest, but they're so good. And so I had some of those in the car. I ended up ordering Kebab Land though, so that should be coming soon. If you live in Atlanta and you have no idea what Kebab Land is, girl, I don't know where you've been. They have the best salmon kebab plate, and like they have good hookah and stuff too, girl, if you're into that. But as far as food goes, they have like Mediterranean style dishes, and they're all like super fresh and like good. And so I just got a salmon plate, and it comes with like rice and like salad, and so that should be on the way soon. And then lastly in this bag, I just bought some more eggs for my breakfast situation in the morning. I told you guys I have the turkey sausage, and so we're probably gonna be eating off of that this week. And another thing, I feel like eggs are so like versatile. You can like literally make any sort of like breakfast situation just with an egg. You can boil it, you can scramble it over easy if you're into that. Not my vibe, but if you're into that, like omelet style, like pan fried flat, like there's so many different ways you can like mix and mingle with eggs when it comes to breakfast. And so maybe we'll play around with that this week for breakfast, girl. I don't know. I'm really simple, either boiled egg or scrambled, and scrambled well done. I don't want nothing raw and runny down my throat. Thank you. Anyway, As you guys can tell, I'm in a really good mood. But yeah, we have some strawberries. All the fruit at Publix today, garbage. And I was really shocked when I found these because literally every single berry in this box looks perfect and they smell so yummy. And I actually will probably have one while we wait on our food. But these berries look fresh, and so we got some strawberries. I also got some raspberries. Berries are really good for fiber, and you guys know I am in the midst of trying to find ways to like have an anti-inflammatory diet, just, you know, better my digestive system, and increasing your fiber intake is really, really good for that. It can help in so many ways. And so these days, I'm just trying to get more fiber in, girl. I told y'all in the last vlog, I have some sort of situation happening with my bowel movement. I probably would have like one bowel movement like every almost week and a half, which is insane. And yeah, so this is me just trying to work on that. Like, I need everything to be moving and grooving and flowing as it should be. There's no reason why I should be taking a bowel movement like once every week and a half. That's crazy. And so I definitely think increasing my fiber and like my water intake and just all of those things will help out with that. I'm not gonna lie, since the last vlog, it has gotten a lot better. And I'm not like always bloated and stuff anymore. The bowel movements have been increasing. And so everything is moving and grooving, girl. And so this is me just trying to be consistent with that. So we have some berries. And then the taco seasoning for the meat for our ground beef bowl. And then I got 3 of these organic. These aren't even organic, but isn't a sweet potato organic? Girl, I don't know. We got 3 sweet potatoes, and I feel like I just like these because they were already covered in the plastic. So in my head, they're like better than the other ones. Girl, I don't know. We got some sweet potatoes. And then I got the cottage cheese. Excuse me, believe it or not, I've actually never tried cottage cheese, but in the ground beef, like little healthy girl bowl, you guys know you need cottage cheese for that. And so, I don't know. We'll see. I do like sour cream, like Greek yogurt and stuff. And so, I feel like this is kind of like in that same family. And so, I'm excited to see how this tastes. We basically got everything for the ground beef and potato bowl except for the avocado. And so, we'll have to just run to the store tomorrow and get that. That will be a quick in and out thing. That way, tomorrow when I get off work, we can go ahead and start cooking our like healthy meal prep ground beef potato bowl thing, whatever. So, yeah, girl, that's everything. It is currently 6:15 at this point. We've been out for a little minute. And so I'm going to shower. I need to do some admin work for YouTube, like check my emails and stuff and send out some contracts. And then my food should be here by the time I'm done with that. And we'll be all showered and fresh and clean, and we can have dinner and get ready for bed because we have an early start tomorrow. I have to get up tomorrow at 6:45. So let me finish getting all of this where it needs to go, and we'll catch back up a little bit later on tonight. So it's a little bit later and we're all out of the shower, and now I'm just putting on my tretinoin. You guys know I had a really bad like skin outbreak like right after my birthday last year, like around August, and my skin went nuts from me trying to dermaplane my face at home, which you should never do if you have like sensitive skin like me. And as a result, my skin just was crashing out so bad. And so I went to the dermatologist and she prescribed me tretinoin. I think it's pronounced hydroquinone, and this other thing, benzoyl peroxide and clocinemon. It's a topical gel. And I'm not gonna lie, my skin almost looks good as new. But yeah, now I'm in the mood to eat. I am also in the mood to catch up on some vlogs. I need to see what the YouTube girlies are up to and what everyone's doing. What kind of content do you guys want to see from me like in this month of January? Like, do you guys enjoy just the weekly vlogs and just seeing what I'm up to and just getting to know me a little bit more and just hanging out with me? Or do you like other things like fashion content? I used to do a lot of hygiene content. Those videos performed really well. So yeah, just let me know what you guys like. I know you guys love travel vlogs. And don't worry, we're gonna be back on the travel vlogs really soon. But if you guys have like any other content ideas, let me know, sister. Let me know. I probably will do like a content plan for January sometime this week. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna put you guys this way, actually. We're gonna see what this kebab land is hitting for. I'm starving, literally so hungry. And my food came just in time. So let's see, my order is the salmon kebab plate. I get my salmon cooked well done. If they could char it black, I would get them to do that, but they only have a well done option. Rice and the salad, the house salad that they have with the vinaigrette dressing is so good. It's crazy because I don't know why I like my salmon like so burnt when I eat like raw stuff like sushi. You guys know I love sushi, like I eat raw sushi, and it's like you draw the line at salmon. That doesn't make any sense. But I don't know, I just love my salmon really burnt and crispy. Did I drop something? Oh, this receipt. So yeah, sister, let's see what the food is hitting on, period. This looks so good. So yummy. So here's my salad. The salad just has the vinaigrette I was telling you guys about, and it also has cucumber and tomatoes and just like regular, looks like iceberg lettuce. So yummy. And then here's the salmon. It's such a simple plate, but the flavor is there for sure. So this is what the salmon looks like. They give you a big piece of salmon and tons of rice. Definitely not eating all this rice tonight. My stomach is going to bloat like a balloon if I do. And so we're gonna have not even half, just a little bit of that. And then they give you a lemon. And then these sauces, in my opinion, is really what makes the salmon so good. They give you this like green herb-ish kind of sauce. And then they give you this like garlic butter, which in my opinion, I'm not like a huge fan of the garlic butter. I much rather have like extra of this green herb sauce, but it's fine. So I'm gonna plate this really quick so we can eat. I need to see if I have more vinaigrette because that vinaigrette is not gonna be enough for me. I don't know why they give you such small amounts. Like, one thing I can't stand is like a dry salad. Like, I just really hate that. I don't want it like drowned in dressing either, but baby, that's not gonna work. So I gotta see if I got some more vinaigrette. I should. I'm gonna cut the salmon in half. I high-key wanna put this in the air fryer, but my rice. Low-key, I can have this for meal prep tomorrow at work because I'm not gonna eat all that food. Ooh, do y'all wanna know what would take this salad to the next level? Some red onions or like banana peppers or something. I'm gonna see if I have more in the fridge. And normally I don't like all my food touching like this, but I do make exceptions for certain dishes where all the spices and the overall taste kind of go together collectively and they pair well. I don't really mind everything touching, but anything else, I don't play that. I don't like my food running all together. Like, that's just not my vibe. But this I don't mind. Mediterranean, like I feel like a lot of their spices and like things they season their food with are similar in the same family. And so, I don't know. It kind of just goes together to me. Yeah, I'm so hungry. Let's try our first bite. Can y'all even see? Y'all can't even see. Hold on. Okay. That is so freaking good. I'm so freaking greedy. I ain't even go check to see if I have banana peppers in the fridge or onions. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm so hungry. I'm sleepy. That's good. So I'm about to chill for a little bit. My comforter is in the washer. Not in the washer, in the dryer. I told you guys earlier, I like wash my bedding and stuff. And so I'm really just waiting on my comforter to finish drying so that I can go to sleep. And so I'm just gonna be killing time that way. But I love you guys. That's all for today, and we will catch up tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so we're back. And I know I said that I was gonna catch you guys in the morning, but I was just sitting here and I was just like contemplating on a few things that I learned in 2025 that were hard, but I'm just so grateful that I went through it. And I was starting to like jot them down, and I want to share them with you guys, or at least I want to try to. Like, I don't know why I'm like so emotional right now. You guys know I'm an emotional person anyway, but like it's something about a new year that just really has me like super like reflective, okay? Super reflective. I also get this way around my birthday, just to reflect on the previous year that I was one age and the whole transition to a new age. So we're gonna try and get through this because I feel like this could, hopefully I wasn't flashing y'all. Hopefully this can help somebody. Like, I feel like I share my life on here to just be an example for someone. Like, I don't know, like the things that I go through, I feel like are meant to be shared, and the lessons that I do learn are meant to be shared. Like, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better. And if I can be in any way, shape, or form helpful to anybody to navigate life, because we're all doing this for the first time, okay, I would love to be that person. So, and before I start, this is in no like particular order from like most to least. Like, I just was writing as I just thought of everything. The first thing I have on here is pray. Pray when things are good. Pray when things are bad. Just keep God in the center of everything. And when I say everything, I have written down here like your future plans, a business potentially, career and educational path, relationships, both platonic and romantic. Prayer is so impactful. Prayer literally has saved me from so many situations, like crazy situations that don't make any sense, but God. Like, when I wanted to lay in the bed all day and like just bed rock for days on end, or I'm just like in a funk and not feeling it and I'm just like over everything, but God. Like, there has been so many times where prayer has literally gotten me out of bed and like back into my groove, where prayer has gotten me into crazy opportunities this year. Well, not this year, but in 2025. I had a lot of firsts like last year when it came to like my YouTube, different milestones, and just prayer, man. Like, literally prayer. That's just the statement. And so I also like that I jotted this down, just remembering to pray when things are good and also when things are bad. Like, I feel like oftentimes, like when things are like not going well, that's when we like jump to prayer the most. And that's not a bad thing, but also when things are good, when you are in a good space financially and within all your relationships, family, friendships, like romantic relationships, like also remembering to pray then as well. Pray for protection, pray for coverage, and just being in a place that you feel content with where you are when things are good, that they stay good. Like, for me, my favorite thing, I always be like, God, like, show me just how good it can get. Like, things are good right now, but show me just how good it can get. Like, we can't only, start to pray when things aren't going our way. is basically what I was trying to say. Next thing I have written down is to choose yourself no matter the circumstance. There's no way that you'll be able to show up for anyone or anything in the proper way if you're lacking within. And I want to put emphasis on the proper way because I feel like in 2025, before I learned this, I would still try to show up just to be there for someone, or like just try to be there as much as I can. But I quickly realized that I cannot spread myself thin. I can't do it. Like, I feel like I know my mental capacity and my emotional capacity, and I realized that there's no way that I'm going to be able to dish out all of myself when I'm not even all in one, if that makes sense. And so choosing yourself is something that I already knew, but I feel like in 2025 it really confirmed it for me that if Mariah is not 100%, you cannot expect me to be there for you or a situation 110%. And that may come across really selfish or like just really cold, and who's to say that this won't change in the future as I heal more and that mental and emotional capacity opens up a little bit more. But like right now, I can't. Like right now, I just can't. In the future, I maybe will aspire to be that person that can still show up 100% for everyone else when they're lacking. But right now, I just can't do it. Like I can't. Like I actually do not even have the capacity to do that, the brain power to do that. And so yeah, like right now I'm just in a space where I need to choose me no matter what, in order for me to be a functional person for everyone around me, in order for me to be a functional creator for you guys. Like I feel like I wear so many freaking hats in my life that I can't afford to go insane. Like I actually cannot afford to lose my mind and go insane and crash out in the process. And so to prevent that, once again, mental capacity, I'm aware of it. Emotional capacity, I'm aware of it. And anything exceeding that, I'm not doing it. Like I'm actually not doing it. And I don't care if it sounds selfish. I don't care if it sounds whatever. Like I know what works for me to be able to show up in the way that is required. And so this is just where I am with that right now. The next thing I have is to take care of your body. I wrote here, I feel really good when my body looks the best, when I feel lighter and my skin is clear and my body isn't puffy and inflamed just due to like a poor diet or like bad habits, like going out and drinking, all that hookah and partying all the time. And so I need to do what I know that works so that I can always wake up and feel my best. And balance is key. And so when I say this, like, I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I'm going to go out and have me a good time. But there needs to be balance. And that is why I wrote balance at the end of this, because sometimes I be getting carried away. Like I be using that, oh, I'm 22, I'm young. I be taking it and running with it. It's like, girl, like, know your limits. You're doing too much. Okay, you're doing too much. One thing I will say though is I am gonna commend myself for getting back on track. Like one thing about it, I feel like I'm very, what's the word, like strong-minded. Like when I say I'm gonna do something, like I'm gonna get back in this or I'm gonna do this for this many days, oh baby, it's already done. Like it's already done. And so I feel like I'm really good in that aspect. But this year, 26 specifically speaking, I do want to just like up it up a little bit. Up it up. Is that a word? Did I just make that up? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I want to just turn it up another notch. Like I want to just take better care of my body, and just learn a better balance. And all of these things are just things that I have learned about myself that I want to perfect in this year. I feel like for me, I don't care like if I'm on a vacation and I got like 6 figures in my account, I got a good relationship with my man, my friends are happy, my family's happy, like all of that could be good. But if I feel like I physically do not feel good about myself, then does any of that really matter? And that goes back to my previous point about just choosing myself and just making sure I'm full within so that I can enjoy everything else around me, and so that everything else around me can stay afloat. And like, does that make sense? So much around me really starts with me. Like, I am the foundation of my life. And if I am not full, if I am not okay, then we cannot build on top of that. And so I feel like that's like the huge header for 2025. Like, I am my foundation. This is my life. And before anything, like, Mariah needs to make sure she's 100% so everything else around me can work, if that makes sense. And then this next one I have here says that I need to get better at spending and saving and just perfecting my credit, budgeting, and just learning more about finances and what that looks like for my income, and just understanding the value of a dollar. I wrote here that I feel like when reoccurring large amounts of money come at you in one setting, you can oftentimes lose sight of things that you really just tend to waste money on. And I feel like I definitely could have moved way better financially in 2025. And so I just want to, just overall make better financial decisions. With the amounts of money that I blew and wasted in 2025, I could be a lot better. Let's just leave it at that. And this is me just being real, raw, and honest. And a lot of it, I feel like, comes from just ignorance. I'm not going to say like I didn't know anything, because I knew enough. But the type of knowledge that I want to know about finances, I'm so far off from that. And so I really, really, really want to just be more financially literate in 2026. Next note I have here says healing. There is a lot of trauma that I've experienced, and I have a funny way of coping with certain things. I wrote here that sometimes I suppress situations until I actually forget about it, until something happens in current time that triggers that trauma, and I kind of start back at square one again with the whole healing process. And so I wrote here, I just want to find better strategies when it comes to healing and getting through any trauma or unfortunate circumstances that I've endured. I don't know why this is like getting me all tongue twisted. But yeah, y'all, like, I don't know. I have a really funny way with like healing and like coping, as I mentioned there. And yeah, I realized that that's not the healthiest. I definitely need to work on that. Don't get me wrong. I definitely give myself time to sit and process. Maybe a day, maybe 2 days. Sometimes it's a week. But after that, I just tell myself, girl, you got to get out of it. Like, you got to get up, get out of it. And we're right back showing up every day into our routine. I feel like for me, I am a slow cooker, especially when it comes to things that are emotionally traumatizing or emotionally impactful. Like, I need time. Like, I am a person that I need time. Like, I need time. But with the way life is always moving so fast, you guys see it in the vlogs, I don't really think I'd be having time to like process everything. And so I think my instinct is to just suppress it and just like move forward. Like, if this didn't work, okay, we're gonna pivot. Like, what else? Like, what is the next thing that we're doing? And it works until it doesn't. As I mentioned, like in my note that I wrote, like, it works until something triggers me, like from a previous situation or scenario or whatever. And then I'm like, oh damn, like we really never healed for real. And so I really just want to work on like really, really taking the time to heal from things that have changed me. And not saying that like all of it or any of it is negative. I don't believe things happen. What's the phrase? Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And so not saying that like any of this is like detrimental. Like, I'm just, no. But, you know, situations change you, they shape you. Like, I'm not the same person I was on January 1st, 2025. Definitely not the same person. I don't even know who that girl is, okay? And so just, you know, working through those growing pains and just trying to navigate a new thought process. Like, things can happen that can shift your whole way of thinking. And it's like, whoa, like, this is something new. I have to, you know, work through this and figure it out. So yeah, girl, I wrote just healing and just taking time to like process things in a better fashion. The next thing I wrote on here says relationships. Be careful what you wish for. I feel like I was wishing for some of the wrong things initially when it came to what I want in a partner. And so just figure out what it is that you truly want in a relationship that is healthy and what that would look like. And I also wrote that sometimes we think we want something so bad till we get it and we realize that this was never something that we even needed to begin with. Moving forward in 2026, I'm going to really reanalyze what I would want in a partner as far as like everything goes. Like, not even just talking about like superficial things, but like what makes a good partner to me, to their core. Like, who are you really to your core? Like, what do you stand for? What are your morals? Like, those things matter more than these superficial things. And I feel like I was an idiot to even think those two things are synonymous. Is that what I'm trying to say? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like, to even think that those two things are equally important, I feel like I was an idiot to think that. And when I say superficial things, I mean like money, appearance, and all the incentives with having a man that just like, you know, if y'all get what I'm saying, y'all get what I'm saying. But there's so much more to that lifestyle that is way more important. And I feel like I really learned that in 2025. Next thing I have on my list is to stand firm on your non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are there for a reason. They are not to be altered for any man, any job, any situation, any circumstance. That is how the boat starts to rock. And eventually the boat will sink, because you've realized that you settled, and drowning is not a good feeling. I'm not gonna lie, when I was writing this down, I'm like, yo, I should really like make a book or something, because that was so smooth. Like, oh my God. But no, it's such a real thing. And for me, I feel like just even knowing what my non-negotiables are was the first step. And so if you're somebody that's like, I don't even know like what my non-negotiables are, like that is where you need to start first, because that will dictate everything else around you, how you deal with men, how you deal with friends, even your family members, your parents, your job, your coworkers, your boss. Like, when you have non-negotiables for things that you're not willing to put up with, things that you're not going for, like, I'm standing firm on this. When you really start to stand for something, you can't fall. But if you're so like situational, like, I'll make an exception for this person, or I'll make an exception for this job or whatever. Like, no, like you have to be firm on what you want in life and firm on things that you stand for. Like, I don't want nobody around me that don't stand for nothing, because you'll go for anything. And I feel like in 2025, that was a big thing for me. Figure out your non-negotiables, and when you figure them out, don't move them, shake them, twist them, flipping them around for nobody, okay? Because they are there for a reason. They are there for a reason. And lastly on here, and I'm gonna start adding more to this list as they come to mind, but like these were the first couple of things that I could think of. But this last one I wrote down here says, sisterhood and community is so important. I wrote that I'm so grateful for my girls. They all have a separate meaning in my life, but one common factor is the way that they have supported me and were really there for me when I needed it the most. And having another human being choosing to really be there for you, a friend, a sister, whatever, is such an amazing feeling. And I really wish this kind of love on everyone. And I'm gonna just leave it right then and there, girl, because I don't want to get to crying on this camera. I can't. Like, I just feel myself getting so emotional, but it's so real. Like, community is so important for me. It's so important for me. And even with you guys, like, certain things that I've came on here and gotten vulnerable with you guys about, all the comments and the DMs that y'all be, the messages, like everything. Having people who choose to be there for you, who choose to show up for you and support you emotionally in a way that is genuine. Oh my gosh, girl, it makes my heart so warm and happy. Like, it just makes me feel so happy. And I really want to put emphasis on sisterhood and like friendships, like platonic friendships, like not talking about a man. Okay, we ain't talking about a man, okay, because yeah, we're talking about sisterhood and just the value of just a community with like-minded women. Like, when I tell you, like, my friends have really saved me in so many seasons that they probably don't even know. Like, don't be that girl that ditches her friends when they get into a relationship and you don't talk to your friend for like 6 to 8, 9 months at a time. Don't be that girl. Don't be that girl. I feel like this should just go without me saying it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Your friends are gonna be there for you, like, regardless, no matter what, especially in these transitional years, like in your early 20s. And I'm speaking for like boyfriend, girlfriend, like not husband and wife, okay? Boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, don't do your friends nasty. Like, don't do your friends nasty. Like, them girls are gonna be there for you when you and that man break up. Yeah, and even beyond that, just having your own identity in a relationship is so important. It's so healthy, not only for you, for your peace of mind, but for your partner as well. Like, you need to be able to say, hey, like, I'm gonna be in a relationship, but like, that's not my whole identity, just being so-and-so's girlfriend. Like, I have friends, I have hobbies, I have other things that I'm doing in my life. I'm not just walking around here like a bobblehead, like being somebody's girlfriend. Like, let's not forget the plot. Let's not forget the plot, okay? I say all that to say I'm just really grateful for just the lesson that this taught me on how important and imperative community and sisterhood is, and the impact it had on my life in 2025. And I feel like as I start to like think of more things that I learned last year, I will definitely share them with you guys. But this literally just came to my head. I was like laying down waiting for my comforter to finish drying, and I was just reflecting, girl. Like, all in all, I'm happy. Like, if I could describe a feeling to how I feel right now, it would definitely be like I feel happy. Like, I feel content. I am about to just sit here and chill. My comforter should be almost dry. It's been like 2 hours at this point. So yeah, girl, we're gonna wait on the comforter, and I'll probably just like wrap my hair up and stuff and actually go to sleep this time. So I love you guys, and I will catch back up with you tomorrow morning. Hello everybody, it is the next day. It's the first Monday of a brand new year, a brand new month, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all hear that? What in the world? I hope they okay, girl. What the heck? That sounded too close to home. That's definitely one of the cons living in the middle of the city. Like, all of the chaos outside, you hear it in your kitchen. But anyways, I had a really good day today. Monday was amazing. The first Monday of a brand new month, a brand new year. My doctor that I work for is so kind. She hosted a little brunch for us today at the clinic. And so we had brunch. We had like fish and grits and like sausage and pancakes and like cheese danishes and like fruit platters. It was so nice. We kind of just went over expectations for everyone that works there, and we also covered like marketing events. Y'all know I told y'all my doctor is super big on like marketing, and so we went over different ways we can increase that to get more patients. But yeah, girl, today was a great day. Honestly, the patient flow was nice. No complaints. I'm not gonna lie, it felt so good to wake up this morning and like get dressed early and like just get back and at it, because these last few days, few weeks that I've had off, I feel like I dang near forgot I had a job. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like getting too comfortable with like just dilly-dallying and waking up whenever I want to every single day. And so just having that routine and just being able to see all my patients again and like my friends at work, like, I don't know. Today was such a good day, and I feel like I need balance. I told you guys in a previous vlog, like, I had to get back into working in dentistry in this specific season of my life right now to balance me. Like, I just love what I do. I had a great day at work, and I'm excited for the rest of the week. After work, I did stop at Publix to finish our grocery shopping that we didn't get to finish yesterday, because somebody thought it was a great idea to go grocery shopping on the very first Sunday of a brand new year. You should never do that. I should have never done that, but I was just being late or whatever. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. It was nothing in the grocery stores. Everything was sold out, and like it just gave just like leftovers, like all the stuff that ain't nobody want. Yeah. And so today, however, was a much better shopping experience. And so you guys know we only needed to get avocados. That was the only thing that we were missing for our little ground beef potato bowl we're gonna make later on tonight. And so I got 2 really good and ripe avocados. This one is like ready to go tonight. I probably will like save this one for maybe tomorrow, because I plan to meal prep this for around like 2 days. After that second day, I'm ready to eat something else. Okay, I am ready to eat something else. So I also got some apples. You guys know I love Honeycrisp apples, and these apples, excuse me, are so red and pretty. Like, I don't know where they got these apples from, like what farm, but like the camera isn't doing it justice, and they smell so good. Like, I can't wait to eat these. I feel like apples and caramel, or like apples and like almond butter is like top 3 favorite like little snacks for me. I love that combo. And speaking of caramel, I also picked up some more of this caramel dip. I just get it by this brand, the Marzetti. I don't know, girl, but it looks like this. And what I do is I just cut up my apples. Well, first I take the skin off of my apples, because for some reason the skin on apples makes my throat feel weird. Because before, like, I could eat a whole apple with the skin on it and be fine, but it's like now I'm noticing whenever the skin is on the apple, my lips get this weird feeling, my throat gets this weird feeling. It's nothing too crazy, like to where it's like intolerable and I like need to be rushed to the freaking ER or something. It's nothing crazy like that, but it's a very like minor little feeling, and I'm just like, I don't know what that's about. But I love apples, and they're good for fiber, and so we're gonna keep eating them. So that's all that's in this bag, and then we have another bag full of more fruit. You guys know at Publix yesterday, all of the blueberries were terrible, and I'm so glad that I just waited, because these look so big and yummy and sweet, and I can't wait to like wash these off, and we'll have some blueberries in the morning or whenever to snack on and stuff. And then I got 2 of these containers of strawberries. They were having another sale. I think it was like 2 for $8 or like 2 for $4 or something like that, and I just could not pass up on these. They literally smell like candy. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what it is with the fruit in Atlanta right now, but yeah, girl, like these look so good. They smell so fresh and so sweet, and so I can't wait to like wash those off, and we'll have those. So yeah, that is all I got. from the grocery store. I need to see where my little fruit bowl thing is. It might be under here. Yeah. This is my little bowl that I keep my apples in. You guys know, I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it on my counter numerous times. I got this from Whole Foods, not Whole Foods, girl, Marshalls or something. The tag, I thought the tag was gonna be on here where it would tell me, but it's not. But I think this was like a Home Goods, like Marshall's find. And I love it, it's so cute. It definitely goes with my vibe. So I'm just gonna put my apples in there and my avocados. Y'all, I'm so hyped for my little healthy, skinny girl dinner tonight. Oh, and speaking of skinny, we have Pilates booked later on today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is gonna be my very first workout class of the year. And it's on a Monday, which feels like alignment, like the perfect alignment, the perfect way to set the tone for a great month, for a great year. First workout on the first Monday of the year. So I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly really shocked that I was even able to find a time slot available, because I'm gonna be heading over to Pesh Pilates. And if you know anything about Pesh Pilates, the girls be on it, okay? I'm talking about more than the daily. And a lot of that has to do with their limited spots that they even have open in one singular day. Like on estimate, the daily probably has like maybe 10 classes a day, whereas Pesh Pilates, they probably maybe have like 3 or 4 classes a day. And so somebody must have just canceled, because it was literally one spot left open. And I'm like, you know what, God, if this is a sign, just say that. Like, just say that, because I'm gonna go. I am so like serious about my fitness goals this year, which is nothing crazy or unrealistic or unachievable. My fitness goal inspo is actually me like 2 years ago. Like my body inspo is me when I was like in my fitness prime, okay? Like I'm gonna show you guys a photo. When I was going to Pilates like multiple times a week, yeah, the body was overly T. The body was like insanely, like I'm talking about, I was getting BBO allegations left and right. I'm like, y'all are crazy. Like God forbid a girl just loves Pilates and like loves to work out. And so I'm gonna show you guys a picture when I was literally going to Pilates maybe 6 times a week. Not even kidding. Like this was the best my abs have ever looked. And don't get me wrong, they still look really defined now. But like, girl, what? Are you dumb? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Like, I just want to go back. I just want to go back to this. Like, and I felt so good. Like, oh my God. And this is why I pay y'all dust when y'all be saying that the girlies be doing Pilates like for the aesthetic, that the girlies don't like Pilates for real, that we're just like going just to go. Don't get me wrong, that may be realistic for some people. But baby, I was really in the lab for real. Like I was really in the lab in my biggest bag for real. Like, come on, come on, like, come on. And so whenever I think about not working out this year, I'm just gonna go back to these photos and I'm gonna get my ass up and we're gonna move our body. Like I literally need to get back in my bag. Not saying that I still don't have my abs. I still have a little one too, but they don't look anywhere near as defined and like just toned as they did in these photos. And that's just not up for debate. And so we're gonna be heading to a workout later today. That's all for now. I am about to go ahead and put all of my fruit up in the fridge, put everything where it needs to go, and then probably just like sit on the couch and just decompress from my work day today. and then we'll get up and we'll get dressed for Pilates, and then we'll come back home and make our dinner, and like it'll be fun. It'll be a fun, cutesy little Monday evening. And so give me like 10-ish minutes my time, 2 seconds y'all time, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so it is a little bit of time later and we're all dressed. I have on my brown espresso colored Lulu set, so cute, with my little neutral colored sports bra. I'm about to head out for Pilates, but I figured I would make me a quick little picker-upper. So I'm gonna make my caramel iced coffee before I head out. I'm gonna bring this with me just to get me going, y'all. I don't know, like I'm tired. I am so tired. I definitely need more ice. So BRB. I like a bunch of ice in my iced coffee. I like it to be freezing, okay? So we have more ice. But yeah, I feel like my body is still trying to like readjust to waking up super early and just the whole thing that comes with like working again. That long break, y'all, was too long. Like I'm really tired, but I need this workout today. And I also want to come back from my workout and try and like edit a little bit and like find some music and stuff. And I don't want to be like too sleepy, and we still have to cook. So I'm definitely gonna need this. Just a cute little picker-upper. Okay, and I feel like I got a question about this last time, but these cups with the straws and like lids, this whole set is like from Home Goods or like Marshalls or something like that. And they're so quick and simple and convenient, and it comes with a cute little straw, and you can just, well, if it will get in there, what the heck? The ice is like stuck together. Oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. Okay. There it is. Y'all, this is gonna piss me off. My straw needs to go all the way down. I could put some more creamer in there though, because I tasted it and it's kind of strong. Not gonna lie, or maybe I just need to like finish stirring it all up. But I don't like my coffee like super sweet. You guys know I don't like any of like my drinks super sweet. Like my matcha, my regular like herb tea, my coffee, my cocktails, my lychee martini. I don't like nothing like drowned down in sugar and like super sweet to where I can't taste what I'm actually drinking, if that makes sense. Now that's what I'm talking about, okay? That's what I'm talking about. So good. It's crazy, the little itch and kick that caffeine can give you. I almost feel like a crackhead. Am I a crackhead? Am I on drugs? Girl. Cause that just did something to me, I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't had caffeine in so long. I haven't had caffeine all year. Anyways, I have all my things. I'm also gonna be bringing my huge Big Mama Stanley because we need to finish drinking this whole thing. I'm a little over halfway done. I filled it up this morning and took it with me to my shift at the clinic. And my goal is to start by at least drinking like one of these a day. That is my goal. Eventually, maybe we can get a little bit more, but baby steps. We're gonna start out with completing one a day. And so far so good. And I feel like after my Pilates class, which is a hot mat class, I'm not even sure if I mentioned that to you guys, but we're taking a hot mat class, girl. So we're definitely gonna need the hydration. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to work out today and just feel so good about myself. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let me grab my shit and I'll meet you guys once we get to our workout class.
5. And 4, we'll do single toe taps and bridge. 3. Keep your hips lifted. 2. Hold your highest hold. 1. Single arm biceps, turning it forward, bending it back in. Gaze is down so your neck is long. Left arm is like a pillar. Then once you feel stable, extend your left leg back behind you with your left leg lifted. Keep a nice neutral, strong spine. We're also strengthening still into the quads and the inner thighs here. Navel towards your spine, protect your back. 3. Good job. 2. Last one, sit down, set your right leg is stabilizing. We're going to hold pulse up for 3. 2. Hold up, pulse straight up for 8. 7. 6. We just have one more pulse. We'll pulse it forward in 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold in, pulse towards your left elbow, small. 5. 4. Reset coming in 3. 2 and 1. 6. Exhale, press up. For 5. 4. Inhale, press 3. Inhale, press 2. Good. Last one. Beautiful job. Step everything out for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Pulse forward. 8. 7. 6. 5. Forward plank. Good. And through here, go ahead and walk yourself up. Take a seat on.
Blah, blah, blah. But I think it's how it's supposed to be. And it's a whole. They're like kind of like.
I have to light my candle.
But
set the vibe a little bit.
I think it's kind of supposed to be.
Mahogany teak wood.
Like,
the intense version.
Bag, blah, blah, blah.
And you don't deserve it, man. And the streets say murder, man.
Y'all, this candle smells so good.
Too. So I ordered the first drink.
Pause this. I'm watching one of Chelsea's old vlogs. Y'all, I love Chelsea down. Like, when I tell you, this has easily become like one of my favorite vloggers. Like, so chill, so cool. Like, whenever I put her vlogs on, I feel like I'm just catching up with my homegirl. If y'all watch her, let me know if y'all plan on going to her vision board party. I was thinking about it. I really want to go. Hopefully there's still like tickets left and stuff, because I would love to go. But anyways, we're back at home. I'm trying to set y'all up so y'all can see. We're back at home from Pilates, all fresh and out of the shower. Girl, I feel so clean. It's something about that antibacterial like bar soap from Dial that just makes you feel like so super squeaky clean. But anyway, the class was really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely feel like tomorrow my abs are gonna be so sore, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy about it, okay? I'm happy about it. I got goals this year and the abs are not going to rebuild themselves, okay? That is my oven. I am preheating my pan to go ahead and prep my dinner for tonight. You guys know I've been talking about it this entire vlog. Finally making the ground beef and sweet potato bowl with the avocado and like the hot honey and the cottage cheese. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Hopefully it tastes good, fingers crossed. But really quick, I wanted to come on here and tell you guys a little story time. So tell me why when I was leaving my Pilates class earlier, I went outside to my car and there were two white girls. I could tell that they were like super, super young, standing in the parking lot looking really frantic and like discombobulated. I'm like, is everything all right? Like, cause they were kind of close to my car. So I'm like, is everything okay? And she's like, my car's gone. Like my car's not in the parking lot. I don't know what's going on. Da, da, da. So I'm like, what you mean your car gone, sister? Like, what are you talking about? And then she goes, yeah, I think I must have parked in the wrong parking spot because my car is gone. Like she's thinking that a tow company probably towed her vehicle for parking in the incorrect space. And if you know anything about Atlanta, especially Buckhead area where the Pilates studio is, they will tell you. Like, they will boot your vehicle, they will tow you. Them people be working overtime, okay? They actually never cared, like, actually. And so, of course, me being me, I'm trying to help her. Like, we're walking into different surrounding shops, trying to figure out if they know what tow company works with the parking lot so we can try and locate her vehicle. And literally, I did not leave until we got down to the bottom of it. Thank God we were able to find out the tow company that actually had her vehicle. We called and they confirmed. And then I got in my car and went on my merry way. And I say all this to say that situation reminded me of something kind of similar that I went through like growing up. When I tell you guys that I will never forget the one time in my life where my car got towed and I had no clue, I had no idea. Let me paint a picture for you. So I had just got my license, and shortly after, my parents had gifted me a brand new car. And of course I was excited. I think I was still like a junior in high school, and in my friend group, I was one of the first girls to like get a car and like have my keys and stuff and have my license. And so y'all know how it is like in high school when you like the only friend with the car and you got your keys and you jingling them around in school, in the hallways, in class. And you got special treatment low key because if you had a car and you drove yourself to and from school, you got to leave class early. And then y'all know me, like I'm that girl that wants to like pick my friends up and like go everywhere. And I've been this way since high school. And so I was picking my friends up. We was going to the mall, the skating rink, the movies. Like we was outside, okay? We were outside. Keep this in mind. So just got my license, just got my brand new car, and my parents, they have restrictions, okay? And now that I'm older, I understand why those restrictions were in place. They didn't let me drive at night after a certain time, especially when it came to the area that I was able to drive in. They didn't want me driving out too far. They kind of limited the area I was able to drive in. They definitely didn't want me like driving out too far. Like, you just got your license, you just got this new car, like get familiar with your closer surroundings before we start driving all the way out the way to places we ain't got no business. Keep in mind, y'all, I used to have like really bad like driver's anxiety. I used to be so terrified to like get on the interstate and drive anything over like maybe 35 miles per hour. I'm not even kidding. And so I took the highway everywhere that I went up until this point that I'm about to get to. And so these safety measures were in place for a reason. Do you think I listened to them? No, and I definitely should have. And so I'll never forget it. I think my boyfriend at the time, y'all know, he was having a hotel party, or like his friends were throwing a hotel party. And back in Virginia Beach, where I grew up, hotel parties were very common. There wasn't like much to do in that area. And so people would just like book hotel rooms and like throw parties, if I'm being honest. And so y'all know I wasn't gonna miss out on that. Like I wasn't gonna miss out on that. So what did I do? I told my parents I was going to like one of my closest friends' house at that time. And it didn't like raise a red flag because like we were all very close knit. Like her mom and my mom actually used to go on trips together. And so my parents didn't like really think anything of it, like me driving out to her house at that time. And she stayed close by. Do y'all ever think I made it to her house? Never made it to the house. Never made it to the house. I had a plan, okay? And what makes this story like so much worse is that the hotel party was on the ocean front, which was maybe like 25 to 30 minutes away from my house. And if you're unfamiliar with Virginia Beach and what I mean by oceanfront, think of Myrtle Beach, think of like South Beach, Miami, Florida, but on a very, very, very low scale. There were like restaurants and like different like hotels and like different shops on like this one strip. And then like on the flip side of it was the ocean front, the beach front, sand, water, all that jazz. And that's where the hotel party was. And I was not gonna miss it. I was not gonna miss it. And so what do? I get in my new vehicle with my new license and I take my happy ass down to the ocean front. Like I'm thinking I'm outside, like it's overly up at this point. Girl, I got to the hotel party. It's overly up as I expected, but we're hungry, like no one bought snacks. How can we have a hotel party with no snacks? We need drinks, we need candy, we need snacks. And so who volunteers to go to the 7-Eleven to get the snacks? I cannot make this up. Like a 16-year-old girl that gets her license in her car for the first time, like that needs to be studied, because the way, like I don't even like to drive down the street at my age now. Like baby, I was the first one to like volunteer. Like I will drive, like please, I want to drive. Now baby, I ain't going nowhere further than like 10 minutes. But anyway, I digress. So we needed snacks. Of course, I volunteered to go get said snacks. And like, I'm like, y'all can just hop in. Like everyone just hop in my car outside. Like I'm hyping everybody up. Y'all gotta see my car. Y'all gotta see my car. Like I'm lit. I'm feeling myself. Like, yeah, mind you, everybody else Ubered there. I drove here. So I'm like really feeling myself. And so boom, jingling the keys, down the elevator, down the lobby at a hotel. Get outside to the parking lot. Don't see my car. Don't see my car. Where's my car? Y'all, I'm crashing out so bad. I'm literally crashing out so bad. Like, talk about humiliation. Mind you, I have a herd full of friends behind me and they so overly hyped to see the car. Get outside, it's no car. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's like top 3 for me. Top 3 most humiliating things that I have endured in high school. Like that was insane. And so obviously I start crying, like I am having a freaking panic attack. Like having a thought that a tow company had my vehicle didn't even cross my mind. Like I just thought someone stole my car. Like, I don't know. And so, mind you, I couldn't call my mom, couldn't call my dad, because I'm not even supposed to be 35 minutes, 20 minutes away at the beach anyway. You supposed to be up the street at your homegirl house and you found your ass at the beach. So I can't even call my people. Can't call my parents. And so I'm just sitting here crashing out. I think everyone was trying to just like calm me down, and like we were all trying to put our brains together. And I had the brilliant idea to just call my sister. So I called my big sister. I'm like, yo, this is what's going on. You can't tell mom and dad, like come through, please. Like, I don't know what's going on. And she's like, your car probably got towed. Like, where did you park? And so I'm telling her what's going on. And she's like, bet, like I'm on the way, cool. She pulls up, handles all the tow stuff for me, pays for it. And literally up until maybe like last year, like 2025, my parents are just now finding out about it, okay? Like just now finding. And it's like, I'm grown now, I don't care, but they're just now finding out about that. Like when I tell you, like we took that to the grave. We took that to the grave, like literally, and I was able to get my car back like same night. But yeah, y'all, that situation literally brought that story back up in my head. I had to help them 2 girls tonight because I know how I felt when I was clueless and didn't know what was going on, and I had someone there to help me. And so I feel like just me even being in that situation like was crazy in itself. That's why I always say I never regret unfortunate circumstances, because you really never know how important it is for you to go through previous things so that you can help people navigate similar situations in the future. And so I had to come on here and tell y'all that shit. Because I was so weak. I can laugh now, but I was crying back then, okay? But anyways, my oven is actually done preheating. And I have my ground beef here, my water. We're gonna cut our potatoes up and like boil them first. This is mandatory if you want them to turn out like super, super crispy. And then here are my potatoes. I have like mild taco seasoning. The hot honey we're gonna drizzle on top. And then this is optional. You don't have to season your potatoes, but I am going to do it. I'm just gonna be using salt and pepper, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and smoked paprika. And so these are my seasonings of choice. And then of course I have my cottage cheese in the fridge, but we're not gonna bring that out until like, you know, we need it. So I'm about to go ahead and start cooking, sister. And I'm gonna let y'all watch. So let's go ahead and get into it.
So the problem here, these are the line leggings in 28 inches. It just came out like that. Period. So I'm gonna try to set this straight. It's so cute. Right here. Yeah, it's on Sunday. I'm taking this back.
Dinner is ready. Y'all, it looks so freaking good. I'm so excited and ready to eat. Let me turn this off. Okay. Dinner is ready. Mouth is watering, hungry, and ready to eat. Let me get my water because I'm almost done with my family. A few more sips. I feel like I'm gonna like it, but I don't think that I'm gonna love it. I don't know though, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And I'm only saying that because while I really do love like ground beef with the taco seasoning, and I love sweet potatoes, y'all already know how I feel about that. The other two ingredients are very questionable. One being that I think I told you guys I've never ever tried like cottage cheese, especially like this. And number two, the other ingredient, the avocado. I love avocado, but it has to be like in something, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I love guacamole, like avocado on a sandwich, like mixed with something, but just to like literally eat, cut up avocado with like nothing on it, no seasoning. Like, I don't know. But we're gonna try it. I don't think I was supposed to pour the honey hot. Is that what it's called? Hot honey, honey hot, whatever, on the cottage cheese, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's all going down the same pipe, okay? Excuse me. So let's go ahead and try her. I'm not even sure like how to eat this. Like, do I just like get the scoop of everything? Do I mix it together? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. aesthetically, this meal looks really fucking healthy and like cutesy and like skinny, but I just hope it tastes good. Like, I don't know. Should I like try everything first, like individually? I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know. But we're gonna get some cottage cheese and ground beef, avocado with a potato. And the potatoes are so crispy. Listen to me when I tell you guys that you have to let the potatoes soak in cold water. And then like boil them, let them steam and like sit on the counter for like 5 minutes. And then bake on a metal pan, not a glass one. And extra bonus points if you have a really raggedy metal pan that's already been broken into, girl, it's gonna bring out the flavor in the potatoes. I do mine's on 450 degrees. And then the last like 2 or 3 minutes, I turn the broil on and let them broil and get a really nice crispy, crunchy type of vibe to them. They're so good. So let's go ahead and try, y'all. I'm so nervous. Hopefully I like this. I'm gonna get another scoop. Try to get everything in one bite. What do y'all think? Why is it not focusing? Oh, there it is. Avocado, sweet potato, cottage cheese, and ground beef with hot honey on top. Cheers. Hold up. Because TikTok might have really just did a little 1-2. Out of 10. 2 out of 10. That is really good. This is really good. I definitely see this being a meal that I keep in my rotation when I'm like in my diet mode. I just feel skinny and I just want to do everything healthy in life. I definitely feel like this is a meal that I would have in my rotation. Okay, this is really good. I feel like all the different like textures complement each other really well. I love how the hot honey balances out the spice and the taco seasoning, because I got like mild taco seasoning for the ground beef. And then also with the cayenne pepper and the smoked paprika on the potatoes, and like the texture of the avocado, and then like the cream cheese makes it creamy. Like, this is really good. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to enjoy this as much as I am. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 for sure, for sure. This is so good. And I have plenty left over, so I can meal prep and eat some of this tomorrow on my break. This is good. Now, a little cream cheese. Now it's 10 out of 10. And you already know I'm not the cutest eater. So instead of me like recording myself chowing this down, I'm gonna go ahead and close out tonight's vlog right here. I mean, not tonight's vlog. Girl, what am I talking about? I'm gonna go ahead and close out tonight's vlog right now. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Tonight's vlog? What am I even trying to say?